A moment ago, fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it, this crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Arizona Cardinals and the Oakland Raiders. Both of these teams about to reach the halfway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get it up to about the 20. They'll run it now out of the gun. And not a whole lot doing there. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And Thomas has it. And they get him down, but not before he takes. Receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
Here we go now. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Throwing right, and that's complete. He will not go. And he'll take it into the end zone. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded at the 2. And he's got some space here. And he's going to wind up bringing this.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
They go play action here on first down. Rolling to his right. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say.
Let's face it, perfection is something we all chase, whether it's playing this game or whatever we do. Hard to attain, but that's what they were searching for as that pass goes incomplete.
To throw again. Everett. And the Raiders have got him. A lot in broadcast booths, but a quarterback can hold on to the football too long in these situations. I think he did right there.
Oh, I agree with you totally. Sometimes you have to understand situations. Get rid of the football, save some yardage to make it less to gain for the next down. Instead, he was so hipped on balls.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Raiders pick it up. And his guys are going to get the football.
Well, that's a down and distance coaches always talk about trying to avoid, isn't it? I mean, that's 3rd and long, and you just know they're pinning their ears back and coming after him, sometimes even with extra pressure.
And he knew that. I mean, he knew they were coming. He just fumbled it.
Yeah, he knew it. The offensive line knew it. Everyone did, yet the pressure was still there.
Pick up there, and it'll be second down.
Not much happening there on first down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And past the 30, down to about the 7 on the play, and it sets up a 3rd and inches situation.
And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and we'll break that one soon.
He'll drop to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he is in. Touchdown.
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general from throwing the ball to him.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken at the 3. And he's up past the 20 to the 20. Ready to go as they take the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays.
And he can't find anywhere to go with.
Quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. To throw on second down. Everett. Oh, the pressure too great, and he...
Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Off the play fake. Everett. He's going to float this one deep right side. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. Nice move at the 40. And a big return will get him all the way.
Well, it's 3rd and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And a short gain down to about the 33. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Well, they held him to a short gain on that one. It almost felt like on that first run, they were trying to just throw the jab at him. So how do you stop a jab? Get closer and smother it, just as they did on that last play.
A play action fake. They'll look to throw. He'll buy some time right. And he's just going to get it away. And now it's 3rd. They got pressure there and only rushing 3.
And there's a defensive coordinator right now who is celebrating not just getting home with 3 there, but realizing if that's the type of pressure he can get in the entire game, then his pass defense is going to be excellent. He dropped an 8. Where are you going to go with the football?
And incomplete. The contact down.
It's a great job by this secondary. When I watch them, they remind me of elite defenders on a basketball court, right? They want to contest each and every pass.
Great contest on 3rd down to bring up 4th. And his kick is... The lead will grow. It's now 17-0. So after the pick, they can't capitalize for 6, but they do get 3.
And I know in this situation, most of us wanted to focus on the offense. You know what side of the ball I played on. Let's give that defense a lot of credit. Taking it over.
The Cardinals offense now works their way back onto the field. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Time running out here on the play clock. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And this is caught at the 20. And he'll... A big-time play there by the Cardinals. 59 yards. And he will lose yardage here back. A loss of 5, and it'll be second down. Good opening quarter for him. Remember, he had the sack earlier. Now a tackle for loss, another tackle for loss.
He's really making it tough on the play caller, though, isn't he? Because it's one thing to try and adjust when a guy's disrupting your running game. But when he's messing up your passing game as well, they may have to devote at least a second guy to him to try and keep him away from there.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. And the return goes up.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be taken down, but not before 29. Give him 12 yards that time at an Oakland first down. And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. They'll set up a throw. Over the middle, open is Thomas. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? The spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
They'll set up to throw. Over the middle, it's Thomas. First, a pretty sizable deficit here in the first quarter. This defense probably need to get off the field in those situations on third down.
And you and I both know in this huddle before that last make a play. Let's get off the field. Let's reverse the momentum. Instead, they got hit with another first down. Almost back to the drawing board.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's so here we go, 1st and 10 now. They'll run it now out of the gun. And some space here. And he's going to fight his way forward here. The carry there, and it'll be second down.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
Wide open receiver complete. Out of Oakland. So not only is that his 3rd touchdown catch of the game, he's done it here in the first half.
I'm not sure defensively what they're going to ready. We're We're seeing him run past, over, through guys in order to make these catches. And being able to try and shut him down at this stage of the game, it's going to take a lot of effort. So maybe it'll open
out and soon. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. Typically down to the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. I mean, you've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
I'm sorry about that. But normally, I'm the one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time, first half, you still got a chance. It has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet that says big-time plays, specials, anything you can use to get yourself back into it.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Everett. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. Way out across the 45. A good pickup there at 22. Throwing on first down. Everett. It's a short one here, complete to his tight field. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner?
And down he goes. Brought down.
Amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Let's go.
Off play action. Everett. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And a return at the 48-yard line.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll lose yardage on the loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Back to throw here. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. 36. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down. The Raiders on 3rd down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. They'll drop the throw. He's got his man on the crossing route. Get him to the ground at the 37. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to push his way forward. Him to 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between second.
5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
Back to throw now on first down. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And it'll be 2nd down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. 15 he goes. They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now.
Here we go. Green, 39.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Being chased out left. And the Raiders are in for... It's their quarterback on his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the silver and black continue to roll. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will a touchback. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and finally we kept having a rough patch. That's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. We'll come back to Oakland after this.
Let's go. 3-19.
Now a play fake here on first down. They'll roll him out right. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And the stop here will call it a pickup of 7, and that'll bring up second down.
It's interesting because when I'm watching college football and I'm evaluating guys for the draft now, my list of fullbacks, pure fullbacks, it's a very short list. I'm probably evaluating more punters and kickers now than I am fullbacks. But it doesn't matter what you call the position, it's who you put there. And there was.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off near the 29. And now nothing but green ahead of him. And he takes this one back. There's a score. That pick 6 extending this lead even further. Boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this badly in the first half.
I think all they want to do is get to the locker room, try and regroup, and come out to start the third quarter. But things don't improve fast then. I think the backups get a lot of play.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And this will line. So out now come the Cardinals. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position of throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem. Offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
They give them a gain of 37. On first down, Everett. And no escaping this time. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. We're going to get a timeout here, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. The Cardinals on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Looking to throw. Everett. And this is going to be negative, but at this point, an incomplete pass, almost a moral victory that it's not picked off.
Well, you may hate to sound negative, but that was negative.
It was very negative, I know, but all these first half interceptions, it's been tough to watch.
Yeah, couldn't find a silver lining in this one. Much more like lead.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. Large deficit. So a field goal here. They're still down, but they put a dent into that lead before the break.
And that's got to feel good, because now they've seen that they can put some more points on the board, and that gives them a whole second half to get back to where they want to be, and that's in the lead.
This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this up past the 20. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And nearly picked off. Let it get away, but it does get away and it's second down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is going to lose yardage here. Time to talk about this third and long play as we'll get a timeout. As they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. The Raiders on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll get to the 29-yard line. A call to the punt team on 4th down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. This fielded at the 2. And some room to work. And he'll return this one all the way.
We all know that teams never want to use the word panic. But if they expect to win this game, it has to start right here, right now. That return just set them up for points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal.
Let's go!
Off the play fake. Everett. Nowhere to escape, and he goes to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in one game.
Yeah, and that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game because no one can stand up to this week after week.
Back to throw. Everett eluding the pressure right. And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 45. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. On and the Raider defense delivers a score. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the fourth quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
Yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
This fielded at the 2. Spins by. Then he breaks it all the way out to the 3rd. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not side, because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. 2nd down and 10. Now this time he'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Cox. Gets into enemy territory. 15 yards through the air and a first down. Off play action. Everett. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field. He couldn't quite. Out, incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Flushed out right. And the hit jarred it loose.
A tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
The Cardinals on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Everett. And that will be
whenever they're trying to attack a zone defense, you're trying to figure out where your gaps are going to be. And depending on what type of zone they're playing, it could be on the outside, it could be in the middle, it could be in the seams, in the edges. In this case, they tried to attack the middle of the field, but this zone defense didn't allow it because they were able to see the ball come off the quarterback's hands, and everyone was able to react to the football and knock it away.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Cox. Getting this inside the 30. 22 yards on the pickup there. And the Cards are going to have a first down.
Right. He's shot right here. Here we go.
From the gun, Everett. And his throw is incomplete.
A little bit better way up here. That looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open. And this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete.
Here we go.
Throwing again, Everett. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. 20 at the 15-yard line. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. To give it and to take it away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton 3 times. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. They'll run it now out of the gun. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. And it moves the chains as well.
You know how we get focused at end of the half and into the game situations about how much time's on the board and, what you need to do? Sometimes, that kind of a lead, staying in bounds, it burns clock, even in a situation that we're not really focused on it.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to. Gets them back to where they started, but now 3rd and 10.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. They'll look to throw here. And that is incomplete.
How about him reading it, driving on the football, and he's right there for the pass breakup.
Here's the Raiders punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. And they punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. 33 yards. Take over, 1st and 10. The Cardinal offense now making their way back out onto the field. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the...
And he's going to have to eat this one as down. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Everett. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And that one good for 17 as they're set up better now for 3rd down. The Cardinals on 3rd down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Back to throw. Everett. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he has the first. The 45. A nice pickup there. 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. On 1st and 10, Everett, and no escaping that.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And the pressure gets to him again.
In this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here. After first and second down went backwards, it's third and very long. Going down the middle, and it's complete. Yard line. Well, they'll get 15, but that won't be nearly enough. It's fourth down. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as they'll go for it on fourth down. Looking to throw. Everett. And my goodness, this is incomplete on fourth down. And the Raider D, they get the football back. Well, their first fourth down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. Stop. It's a big momentum play.
That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. Yard shy of midfield at the 48. Great change up there on the route and got that inside release, made it a successful pitch and catch. The Raiders on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. Back to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. The ball comes out, but this will get out.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. Ball, man.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. 25. They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now. They'll look to throw now on first down. And no escaping this time. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. And incomplete there. A nice up third down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Now back to throw. And he couldn't hang on to it. And now following the incomplete pass, we'll get a timeout here for an injured player. We'll take a break and get a report from Oakland after this. And his kick here is good. And a little bit of a lower trajectory there on the deep kick, and it worked.
Had to do it because he had to drive it out low because of the length of the kick. Able to do that, got it above the defense and over the.
Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a fourth down.
And he can't find a receiver, and he
Absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
To throw on second down, Everett. And now here's another interception. Picked off near the 42. Interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the second week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. And now here's a carry heading left. And they take him down. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
Brandon, at some point, these defenders absolutely have to say, we just got to make a stand. We've had enough of this.
Giving up a lot of points in this game, but look better on that play. And he goes out of bounds inside the 10. And it'll be a 1st and goal. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people have pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead.
And he is in. Touchdown. Play there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Raiders take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. And this one was over. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not zone for a touchback. The Cardinal offense here ready to take over. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here.
Here we go.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Back to throw. Everett escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 45. And a super return as he gets hard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
That one good for 13 and a Raider 1st down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And running room scarce here. He's going to be... Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
But he was stopped on that play. But he's had plenty of carries all afternoon. Every now and then the defense is going to win one, but I don't think they'll shy away from handing it to him the rest of the game.
Flush to his right. And this is intercepted, but they'll do a turnover there in the end zone. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas, and it's 3rd down. And the offense looking to pick up the 1st down after the 2nd down incompletion. Looking to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Flushed out right. And give him another 6. It continues. And, my friend, I think it's safe to say that this game is pretty much deceased at this point. It's taken a knee, so to speak.
It is definitely this. Call it a night, call it a game, call it whatever. I agree with you totally. I don't think there's much left to get except for those who want to run up the score.
I knew this was over about a minute ago when you took your stat sheet and just flipped.
That's similar to the guys cutting tape off right before the game's over. We know this thing's done.
And the Cardinals getting set to trot out there now. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Throwing on first down. Everett, he's going to loft one deep left side here. And now here is another interception. Picked off down near the 5. And he'll be stopped on the return. Time for a break. We'll come back and wrap up garbage time after this.
No. Check. Patriot. Here we go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be out of bounds, getting it across the pick up there at a Raider first.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to
10, and it's enough for an Oakland first down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
And that it'll be back at the 36. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and 12. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And he's taken territory across the 40. That one goes for 24 yards. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels.
Watch him now, Barney.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down just outside. And it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. Well, they'll take that every time with a lead, first down, fourth quarter, getting 8 yards. You love that.
They will take it, and you have to ask the defensive guys, why did you give it? I mean, you know the situation. You're down, have to stop them, have to get the football back, but 8 yards on first down puts them back on their heels.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Situation on 2nd and 2. It's now 3rd and 1.
Hasn't been a defensive coordinator yet that thinks 2nd and 2 is a fun situation to try and defend.
Hold him to 1 after that 8-yard pickup on first down. They needed a yard. That's what he got, and it's going to earn him a new set of downs. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. They'll run it now out of the gun. Down right around. Coming in, this will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining. The Raiders on 3rd down. They're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. And he will have the first down across. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided. And this will likely be the last play and wrap things up. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this for a short gain. Small game. Well, Charles...
Watch Mike! Watch Mike! Outside's coming! Outside's coming!
Of his broken hymn saying, "I'm not, this is who I am." I know you ain't there yet. Don't stop to catch your breath. They're going higher, 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 higher. Let go, set me free. Got the streets all I need. We're going higher, 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 higher. Feel the flame. Hold on, I can make it rain. Oh, do you hear the thunder? No, don't let it bring you down. Look up and see the light. You're not alone, don't give up like that. All we got a ways to go. Break that wall, let the spirit flow. I know you ain't there yet. Don't stop to catch your breath. They're going higher and higher, higher, higher. Let go, set me free. Got the streets all I need. Going higher, 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 higher.
Yeah, low fish. I say, Lord, be my savior when it comes to getting this paper. Please protect me from my haters. Just take me and I won't favor. Say amen. Amen, 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 yeah. Amen. That boys and they can't win. Can't win, can't win, can't win, can't win. Check, 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 check. Going up, going up, going up. We in it, we gonna. Going up, going up, going up. Did it like my persona. Going up, going up, going up. Remember them was on us. We used to drive them Hondas. Now we pull up in the Fondas. Go up, walk
put the fan up. I got fan up.